What's up, guys? I'm J-dubb, and today we were posed with an interesting question. I've had a few people ask me, and it's in relation to my Barkbox video, the very first one. If you haven't checked it out, right here will be it. And I said in that video that it was loud, that Barkbox was really loud. So a lot of people asked me, hey, how loud is it? So I went out and I bought a decibel meter. I didn't buy the most expensive decibel meter known to man, but I did buy, a decently priced one that seems to work pretty good. So we're gonna run the Stihl 362 with and without the Barkbox, but we're not only gonna do that, we're gonna test it with these other two similar size saws. This is a 50cc saw, this is a 55cc saw. This is a Stihl 290 Farm Boss, and this is a John's Red 2250S, which if you haven't checked the saw, it's a great little saw. This right here is also a good saw. This one's been around a long time, been beat up a lot. And it's actually, I've rebuilt the saw once. So we're gonna get an interesting look and see, because both of these saws are completely stock. We're gonna see how much louder is the Barkbox compared to two stock saws versus how much louder is it with the same saw being stock. So we're gonna go ahead, fire that thing up. I'm gonna set y'all up to where y'all be able to see the decibel meter. We're gonna do it wide open throttle for a second, get our high reading there, and we're gonna bury it in some wood and see how it changes. And we're gonna do that with all the saws, just some quick testing. This shouldn't take long, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. You can see I got our decibel meter set up right here. We're gonna be cutting here, so we're gonna try to keep the distance from where your ears would be to the exhaust of the saw pretty similar. I wanna be over here away from everything, so there's no real risk of knocking that stuff over. I wish I had my log splitter for this, but it is being used right now by someone else. So we'll go ahead, throw some earplugs in. So you're gonna notice in the video that our gauge is gonna bounce around a little bit. You're gonna have to watch it, and I'll try to catch where the high point of it was and put it down there below it, showing you what it came up to. I can set it to just record the highest noise, but it's gonna be a lot of fiddling with it. So we'll do it this way, and I'll try to catch the highest in the editing, and I'll put it down below. Like I said, first contender is the Stihl 362C. Distance from my head is right about here, so I don't know, 3 foot. Take a look at it. We're bouncing at idle around 101. It looks like around 115. If not, I'll put it down below. Let's try the wood test again. All right, so there towards the end of it, I really pushed on that saw really hard. So that was an interesting test. I'll go ahead, get that one switched out real quick. So we have the Barkbox back on. We've already run the saw up, got it kind of running right again, recalibrated everything. So let's see what it sounds like. Seems to be about 108. If I remember, it was, I think, 115. Put it in some wood. That was that saw. That was the main part of the test. Now let's see how much louder these saws are than a regular normal saw that's nothing's been done to it, not a professional saw. But let's try out the little John's Red 250S. All right, let's look at this one. Looks like 104. Really bare on it this time. No point in taking it all the way through, wasting wood at that point. But we're gonna go ahead, we'll fire up the Stihl 290 and see what it looks like. Alright, see what our noise looks like. Kind of about like 105. Definitely needs adjusted, but see if we can get a wood cut with it. So that was our test. That was the noise levels we got. I'll go ahead, I'll put them all down below. You guys can look at them and you can tell for yourself how much louder it is. I will say the Barkbox is significantly louder. That being said, I'm not an expert in decibel readings. I don't really understand them all that much. I do know they get exponential. So 101 is exponentially quieter than 102. I do know that type of deal, but I don't know enough there to explain it and tell you. I just wanted to give you the raw data, let you make a decision on your own. Well, that was a lot of fun and I really enjoyed making this video. If you want to pick out a decibel meter tester or any other things that we've used in this video, put it down in the description below. There'll be a link to our Amazon store. You can go ahead and you can pick up anything down there. It doesn't cost you a dime. We do get a little commission and a little kickback from it, but it doesn't cost you anything. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead, hit that like button for me. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, and like always, take someone outdoors.